Yes then guys, and welcome to the most anticipated video I've ever had. It is 0 to 1 million. I'm going to leave the gameplay going on in the background because the first hour of this video that I recorded is so long, because obviously I started on 200 coins, not 0, because I had to make one bid. But obviously bidding 150 on one card and then waiting for an hour for it to sell isn't exactly the most interesting content you can see. But this is on the Suppliers Club. So every single thing that you see in this series is what the trading filters I put on the channel, aka my own channel, NANNIKGAMING.com/youtube.com, etc, etc. One thing I will say is me and another content creator together, JT11. He does player reviews, he does all sorts of stuff, icon packs. He's got your pack fix sorted. All you need to do is hit that description button, look down, you can see his channel on there, drop a sub. Same for my own content, all the trading filters. I've also just brought out how to do the future star objective, so if you're interested in that, the links are also down below. We have a Discord that we run, you're more welcome to come join. But this video essentially is going to be sped up and then me talking over it and just explaining when to buy, how to sell in the first episode. Then the second episode will be 10 minutes long from the future on. It's going to be about 4 or 5 episodes. But the first episode is so much content to try and squeeze into a small amount of time that I've had to speed it up. And I do stop at 50k, but I do this filter. I do stop at 50k, sorry, but I do these filters all the way up till 200k. Then I do team of the week investing. Again, every single filter that you see in this video is actually covered on my YouTube channel. So if you want to go check that out, you're more than welcome to. Any questions, stick them in the comment down below or come join the Discord and hit me up. But yeah, so going into it. Obviously, we start off with the Brazilian silver filter, which is I bid on 150 on one card, listed it up for 500. Obviously, Brazilians change in price, but these silvers are the best ones to go through. So I have covered this filter before. It is Brazilian silver, and you just bid 150. Majority of the cards sell for 300 or more. The left back that I managed to get actually sold for 500, so I got about 400 coins back. Once I'd sold that card, it took about 30 minutes to sell, which is kind of annoying, but not into consideration of the selling times. You can make money very quick. Obviously, most of you will be starting off much higher than 0 coins. So, you can definitely apply this filter. I essentially did this filter, so I got about to 10,000 coins. So what I did is once I won the first card, I sold it, obviously, got the coins back, and I bought 3 more or 2 more, essentially depending on how many coins. So about 450. I bought 3 more Brazilian silvers for 150 each, won all of those, sold them for double the coins, and then I was on 600 coins, or a bit more, 800, between 600 and 800 coins. Again, bidded on loads of those, and so I got myself up to a nice stack of coins. Again, aiming for 10,000 on this filter. I was also switching between this and the bronze La Liga filter, which I did bring out on the other channel. That was also making me quite a lot of coins, but I needed to speed the process up. So a lot of you know that I trade predominantly in UCL commons. So I managed to pick up quite a lot of deals in them. Some of these cards I picked up for 400, sold for 1,200, sold for 2,000 if I was lucky. I started building the coins up very fast. And how I find these filters are, you essentially just go onto the transfer market, find the nation or the card, just search anything. For example, let's just throw one out the air here. Let's go Argentinian gold. And you just put defender, you put max buy now 600, see how many cards come up. If no cards come up, you keep going up till you find them. So say we find them at 800, you know there's a filter there because you can bid on these cards for 350 to 400 coins minimum, and you can sell them for double your coins. The silver market's better for me in terms of low budget filters. So for example, let's say you're between 0 coins or 1,000 coins to 50,000 coins, then the silver market's best place for you. This is because people don't really trade in silvers. They don't know the prices. They don't know how much these cards are worth. If we get an SBC that requires, let's say you get a rare gold pack back, which are 3 rare gold cards, and then you got some consumables in there, but you need to have 6 gold and the rest need to be rare, then the silver rares are going to go up, bronze rares are going to go up. That's the sort of thing you need to be looking for to make your coins. So it's once you get that mentality and once you sort of figure out the pattern, it helps you out massively in trading scene. Again, these are low budget filters now. Once I get to the 500k mark, which I'll catch up on later on in a couple of episodes, you'll see that I completely changed the trading method. But you need to build a foundation to build up on from. So I always say, get to 200,000 coins, then do team of the week investing, because you can carry on doing these filters while you're invested in the team of the week. So for example, myself, once I hit that 200k mark, I invested in a load of informs that I mentioned in the team of the week investment video, and then I carried on trading, so I got to 10k, bought another team of the week, started again from scratch, got back up to 10k, bought another team of the week. So I managed to get 45 team of the weeks, which is 450k, which are now just sitting there, slowly increasing in price, which is obviously giving me back my coins. It's a brilliant little method there for the casual traders. So say that you don't have all day, or you only have a few hours in a day, that video or that method is best for you. Once you hit that 200,000 mark, you can do it all the way up to 5 million coins if you want to. You essentially just buy on the one day that I mentioned, and then you just sell when you're happy with the profit. It can be in 2 weeks time, it can be in a week's time, it can be in a month's time. It doesn't matter. The prices always go up, they never stay that low. So once you know you've got that in mind, you can really access the coins and the ability to trade very, very fast and make the coins. But going back to the previous low filters, so yeah, you've got Libertadores that no one ever seems to trade with. Like, you can get these cards for a minimum of 600 coins, and the silvers go for a lot more. So say you snipe one for 600, some of these silvers sell for 2,000. So you can bid on these for 150 to 200 because people don't touch them. They're kind of like, they're hated, if you like, in the pack rewards. When you open up a pack as Libertadores, you're upset because you're like, oh no. But people don't seem to realize that the silver and bronzes of Libertadores go for so much coins. It's literally insane. Like, you could discard it and you're throwing away about 2,000 coins a card. So once you know that, you can trade away. And then I've also covered that filter in the video. I use that one a lot. So when I'm trying to build my coins up fast, I switch between the silver Brazil and the Libertadores, and then once I've got to 10,000, I go to UCL, but I'm still applying the Libertadores and the Brazilian silver filters all together. It's just a nice little method there to really build your coins up quickly, because once you notice is once you sold a couple, you're back up to 6,000, but you're still bidding on 10 cards. So you know that you've got 6,000 invested in these cards plus 6,000 in your bank or your account, whatever you want to call it. And you just keep, like a conveyor belt, you just go round and round and round, and all of a sudden you're on 50k and you've got 50 things up for sale. You're bidding on another 50, so you've essentially got 100k there. But because you're just going through and you just never stop listing, your coins just gradually grow and grow and grow. But the Brazilian filter is the best one to start off with, because left back and right backs typically sell for more, especially silvers. Like, you can pick up them for 150 and sell for 500. Okay, it doesn't sound like a lot of coins, but when you've got a low budget, it's just a quick and simple method to build your coins up. Then you move on to Libertadores, and you can pick them up for 150 to 200 or maybe 300 max, and they sell for 1,200. And then all of a sudden your coins start accelerating much, much more. Once you get to the 10,000 mark, you just go onto the transfer market, press X or A on the filter to find the UCL common. You search for the max buy now, which is typically around 950 to 1,000. At the minute, all prices are inflated because of obviously player picks, but you can pick them up for 400, between 400 and 800, and you're still making profit. For example, I managed to pick up a Lazio striker like 5 times for 400 coins. He instant sold for 3k, so it's 2.6k you're making per card before tax. Times that by 10, that's 26k you got back before tax. After tax, it's like 23k, so you've made 23k off just doing one method. But at the same time as this, I'm still bidding on silvers, I'm still bidding on Libertadores cards, trying to win as many cards as I can. I also didn't include in this 0 to 1 million taking coins from rewards or squad battles or playing games. It was just solely from trading, just kind of to prove to you. But as you can see, it's running in the background, it's all sped up, but I'm just going through all the filters that I've mentioned. Again, it's very hard to fit all this content into essentially 30 minutes. So if it does skip away, in 1 minute I'm on 20,000 coins, and so I'm up to 30, and then back down to 10, and then back up to 50. It's because I'm literally bidding, waiting for cards to sell, They sold, the coins go back up, I go and bid on a lot more. But once you get to about 30,000 to 50,000, you don't need to do the silver method anymore. You don't need to do the Libertadores. You just go on to UCL. Once you're happy with that, you can start sniping special filters in the Bundesliga, Liga, and Premier League, La Liga. That's the filters that I've also brought out in my own channel. So if you want to check that out again, they're still there. They still work. The Bundesliga one makes you so many coins at the minute. It's ridiculous. You can pretty much put your buy now to 1,000. Typically, all the cards sell for 2k minimum. You can get cards that sell for 6,000. You can get transfer cards that sell for 8,000. And once you start knowing that, and once you get much better at sniping, you're just making some insane coins. It's mental. Trying to think what else to really cover. Like, I get asked a lot of times, how do I find these filters? And it's essentially just, imagine I found the Bundesliga one, so I just went special, Bundesliga, 1,000, there's no cards. 1.1k max price, there's still no cards. Automatically know that's a filter, because people don't know the prices, so they will list it underneath. Once you've got used to that sort of mentality of finding the Bundesliga one, you know that will work in any other league. So you've got Eredivisie or Liga NOS. They have the UCL cards, for example. So you just go and check them out. If they're for 1,000 coins, it's not worth the filter unless you get the higher rated cards. For example, you can get one of the Japanese guys that plays in Liga NOS. He's now transferred. His price is typically like 6,000 coins now. But when I was doing this video, he was only 1,000. So if I kept those, for example, not knowing he'd been transferred, I could make probably even more coins. But it's a lot of patience. Like, you can't make, unless you're very, very good, you can't make quick coins. Because imagine playing the meta, and then you learn the meta and you play it. You have to study it. It's the same as a market. Like, you have to study everything. You have to learn how the markets work. It's all good me telling you to buy this card here and then sell at this time, but you're not learning anything. You're just waiting for me to tell you. What I'm trying to teach you here is the methods. In all my videos, I try and teach you the methods and how to find them so you can apply them to yourself and then find your own filters so you make more coins. Because obviously once I put a video out and the filter's out there, people will stumble across it. More competition. More competition means less chances of you getting a card. Less chances of you getting a card means you're not going to make as many coins within that hour. But because I know how to find the filters or the mentality of finding them, so let's go back to the silver one. We all know that silver rares are used quite a lot in SBCs, and now that we have League SBCs, for example, La Liga, Santander, like they're minimum 600 coins. So there's a filter there. You can bid 300 or 250 minimum. Obviously, some cards are worth more than others, but once you study the market, just get used to one filter at first, study it so you know the prices off by heart. Then move on to the next one, because the prices never really change because of all these league SBCs that come out, demand on cards. With the player picks being out at the minute, you will find out in the future what I've been doing, but I've been managed to make 800k from just playing the game from one crazy method. That doesn't even include trading, but that's neither here or now, that's later on. That's another way to boost your coins and assessing the situation that's happening and how to like maximize profit. Obviously, EA want you to spend as much of your own money on the game or invest as much time as you want. So just spend a week. It sounds like quite a long time, but just spend a week studying almost anything and everything about one filter. So let's just go special Bundesliga. Study all the prices. Get to know why they're going up and down. The main reason cards seem to drop is because of pack supply. So for example, of recording this video, we've just got the Future Stars Team 2 promo packs are out, lightning rounds are out, which means we're going to get much more supply, which also in turn means the demand is very low, so the cards are going to be cheaper. But just remember that one special card normally in the Bundesliga is 2,000 coins. If you see him now and he's 1,000 coins, buy them, because they always go back up, because the League SBC, for example, the UCL one is always there. Plus we have the Bundesliga SBC for the league, and that's double the amount demand, because at the minute the prices are low, but because we know and study the prices and they normally sit around 2,000, they always go back up. This doesn't apply for all cards, but for ones that are in SBCs, always applies. It's not like, oh, the promo packs are out now, so the League SBC becomes cheaper. It may do for an hour or so, but all the prices start to creep back up. So if you can just hold the cards for like an hour, 2 hours, you're essentially just doubling your coins for no effort whatsoever. I'd also look into chem style trading, which I will do a video on. I'm just waiting because I've had quite a lot of videos to do recently, so I have been slacking. I apologize, but it's worth to look into that. I'm trying to think what else to cover. It's a bit of a hard video to do because, like I say, it's 30 minutes long and I've got to try and talk for 30 minutes, but I'm just going to leave the video going on the background, maybe put a bit of music over the top. If the video has helped you out, hit that subscription button, drop a like on the video, pass it around. Episode 2 will be coming out next week, and it will only be 10 to 15 minutes long, and obviously I'll be explaining the filters that I went through on screen live with you, not just some pre-recorded footage. So episode 2, we make about 300k in an hour, and I'll explain how the hell I did that and what I did with the coins next, because I also get the question of, once I hit 200,000 coins, what do I do next? Well, essentially I will be covering that for you. If you have any questions, you're more than welcome to join the Discord, or just drop a comment down below and me or JT will get back to you. We talk to each other daily, so if I do miss any questions, he'll definitely pass them on to me. If you want to join the Discord, the link's down below. I also stream on Twitch Thursday morning doing rewards, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday 9 PM UK time doing foot champs and trading. So if you have any questions or you don't know how a filter works, I'll be more than happy to explain to you on stream so you can see it live, and then obviously any questions you have on from there, I'm more than happy to answer. And I'll catch you in the next one. So look forward to episode 2, and I'll see you then.